with, man? My world, Ronnie! You pissing over like some puppy who ain't been broke yet. I'm the big dog. That's what you don't get. Taking out Dean and running your mouth to finesse ain't no big dog. That's you soft, meek. You all right losing everything I left you. Long as you think you looking pretty doing it. You a damn clown. What?
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's me, Nate Almighty. Shout out to the Global Power Ambassadors, man. Hashtag GPA. Now, what you have just seen before you heard my voice is even further proof of why Unique is the man who will turn out to be Breeze. Now, there are lots of folk who might feel like D-Wiz brother is Breeze. There are lots of folk who feel like if it's not D-Wiz brother, it's going to be some random guy who we have not seen yet. But based off of the very few minor details that we got from who Breeze was in OG Power, and based off of the fact that Unique was fake killed off and then brought back, right, with a whole different swag, with a whole bunch of new possibilities to take the direction of his character. You have to understand that this scene right here is one of the exact scenes that explain to you why Unique will decide to change his entire style, his entire stilo, everything about himself in order to become the man who we will know as Breeze. All right, now, y'all seen the scene. Ronnie said, hey, you soft. You willing to destroy everything I gave you so long as you looking good doing it. Right? Y'all have to understand, what do we know about the man known as Breeze? What do we know about him? We know that he was a low-key guy. We know that he was a guy who a lot of people couldn't get to him, right? He was a guy who he still was doing this thing in the street, but he was untouchable in a certain type of way. Not everyone knew who he was. Not everyone knew who he looked like, right? We also know that it was Kanan who introduced Ghost and Tommy to Breeze in the first place. And then when you look at Unique and everything Unique is and was, mind you, while I'm making this video, I'm currently up to episode 3 of my rewatch of Raising Kanan. So this is going to be my 3rd or 4th time going through season 3, right? And you notice the details of everything that has to do with Unique. Like, even when Ronnie first comes home, Ronnie first sees Unique. Unique got blood on his coat. He got blood on his fur, this chinchilla. He got all these chains on, right? Mind you, he lost everything. Ronnie is observing all of this. He's thinking everything that he said to Unique right before they fight in episode 5. He's thinking it already. Okay? When you go to further scenes, after that scene, even when you got Unique pulling up to Rock's house, when he got the Benz, right? He got the fire leather on, or he got another fur on, and all the chains. He looking real loud, right? What we have to understand is everything up until the final scene of Raising Kanan season 3, where we seen Unique and he had no chains on. He had the scar on his head. His eye was a little messed up, right? Right? One eye looking towards one direction, the other one looking towards a completely other direction. No chains on, all black on. You have to understand that we're going to find out that while Unique was healing, he was listening and paying attention to what his big brother said, right? You look good, but you ain't doing good. Yeah, you look like that nigga, but in all due reality, you not him. He's going to remember how Ronnie had aspirations to be that dude and how Ronnie was that dude on the block before he went to jail. Dressing exactly how he was dressing. With the Dockers on and the windbreaker on. Right? And he managed to get more respect on the block than Unique ever had. Unique is going to be someone who we're going to find out decided that if I'm really going to be that guy, being that my name has no more respect in the street, no more stain in the street, of course I need a new alias. Now, I'm someone who already said that he's going to earn the name Breeze from how he's moving in the street. Because if you from the hood, you know, you earn your last name, okay? I'm from a hood where there's a guy who we call Wayne Doodle Stain. He earned that name, okay? You earn your name in the street. He's gonna earn the name Breeze for the fact that no one's gonna know who he is. But his actions is how people are gonna know that he came and left, right? Like a breeze, came out of nowhere, got up out of there. The streets are going to name Unique Breeze. Maybe even Stefano, because if you're not new to my channel and you were around during last season of Raising Kanan, I also speculated that Stefano will likely hire Unique as his own personal hitman, because who better to do hits for you than someone who everyone assumes is dead already? Who better to do the hits? But you have to pay attention to everything that Unique was up until the point where he was supposedly killed. Loud, flashy, right? Has to be seen. Has to have the biggest jewels on, right? Has to have the best clothes on, right? Mind you, Unique, of course, is the finest nigga on the show, right? All the Gucci, right? All the Louis Vuitton, all the chinchillas, all the tracksuits, all the furs, right? Real 1990s New York drug dealer stuff, right? Out there looking like Rich Porter and them, right? Fat Cat and them. You got to understand that he's someone who's going to look at it like this. I was that guy. I was flashy like that. I was loud like that. And what did it get me? It just got me to be easily recognizable. It got me killed. It got my brother to despise me, right? It got me outwitted and crossed over by Raquel Thomas. And that's another question that I'm going to propose in another video, which is, will Unique still have feelings for Rock? Is he going to get cool with Kanan in order to take down Rock? Or to help Kanan because of Rock? Or is it going to be somewhere in the middle? That's another question that will be proposed, right? But we have ubiquitous Unique. He is going to decide, I was too loud, I was too out there. I'm not doing that anymore, right? What benefit would it be to me to come back out as Unique, still dressed loud, still have all this gaudy jewelry on, draw all this attention to myself for what? For me to have the same name? In all due reality, what we witnessing is Breeze was the first ghost. Breeze was the first ghost, the first person, right? To change his identity, to become someone else. Breeze was the first GOAT. I also want to remind you guys that if you go into my archives, last year around Raising Kanan time, I did a video that I'm going to re-edit and I'm going to put out for y'all, which is every sign that Unique will become Breeze from episode 1, season 1, up until the final episode of season 3. I'm going to repurpose that video, right? Make it look a little prettier for you guys. And I'm going to put that video out too. Because I'm 100% sure that Unique will become Breeze. You guys have to think about it this way. It's been 3 seasons. D-Wiz brother is not here yet. When he does pop up, he's going to be a big bad for the season. Maybe 2 seasons. He'll likely be used as someone who causes a threat and helps push Raquel, Lulu, and Marvin out of the game. Right? As well as the heavy police presence that's going to be around. Right? Lulu is likely to die. Marvin's either going to go on the run, or he's going to go to prison, or he may die as well doing something honorable for someone in his family, like dying for Kanan or dying for Rock or someone like that. He's going to be a big bad, and he's going to narratively be used plot-wise in order to push the older ones out of the game, right? Maybe Snap and Pop. They'll find out that Rock has something to do with D-Wiz's death, and they tell him, and he's on their team or something. Maybe he'll end up on the stick-up kid team with Unique and Kanan. But as far as Unique, y'all got to understand that Joey Badass is a talented actor. They brought him in. They kept him for 3 seasons. They realized he was a fan favorite. There's some people who think that they killed him off and then did re-edits to bring him back at the end of the episode. That's pure stupidity. The entire season of Raising Kanan, the entire season of any Power show, was shot a year before it premiered. So there is no way that they decided to kill Unique off, and then because of the fans ranting and raving, want Unique to come back, they brought him back. That didn't happen. They had plans for Joey Badass as Unique to become Breeze from the very beginning. From the very beginning, and if not the beginning, around season 2. Y'all gotta understand that Joey is a good actor, and we're gonna see he has a range when it comes to his acting chops. But that was just another example of why Unique will undoubtedly become Breeze. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.
Can't teach that shit, nigga. Come on. That's God-gifted. That's touched by an angel. That's on the dome, nigga.